Welcome to another vlog. I am making my current hyperfixation meal. It's been my hyperfixation meal actually for like a year. I have it in one of my old vlogs last year where I actually made it. It's protein powder oatmeal, except now I add chia seeds too to kind of thicken it up. But anyways, I'm making that right now and I thought, let's start a vlog this week while I have a few minutes to myself because I'm technically on the clock right now, but I needed to eat breakfast. So I'm just going to vlog throughout the rest of my work week. It's currently Wednesday. My hair looks crazy frizzy, but I'm pretty busy today, so I gotta hurry up, make this oatmeal, and get back on the computer. Oh, also, I bought a little mic that plugs into my phone here from Amazon, and I haven't got to use it yet, so I'm excited to try that out later and see if the quality gets any better. I haven't vlogged in like, I don't know, a week or something because I got super sick. I put that at the end of my last vlog. Like, sorry, I didn't really get to talk much at the end because I got super sick. I'm not sure what it was, but I had like a sore throat horribly. Like I couldn't talk for days. I used to get strep throat all the time as a kid, and that's kind of what it felt like, but I didn't go to the doctor. It just got better each day a little bit, so I was like, well, I'll be okay. But yeah, this is the first time I'm picking up the vlog again. Okay, I have my microphone plugged in, so I'm pretty excited to hear how this sounds. Although it's not the microphone that I thought it would be. I thought the microphone would actually stick out of the charging port on my phone, but that's actually the receiver, and this is a wireless microphone, so I feel very fancy having it in my hand, holding it, or clipped to my shirt. I kind of feel like I'm a reporter out in the field. But I wanted to show that I got a package. It's just going to be a segment of each vlog, I think. But I got a package today of the Morphe X Ariel brushes, and I'm super excited to open them. Okay, here's my microphone. Does it look crazy if I have it like this? It's kind of pointing away from me, right? Whatever. I hope you guys can hear me better, and I'm definitely not going to say that I'm going to be wearing this mic all the time because it feels kind of silly while I'm vlogging. And don't mind my hair, I've had a rough day, okay? It needs washed very badly. But anyways, here it is, unboxing. And I have seen him using these on Kylie Jenner, which, I mean, I guess some could say is a marketing thing, but. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful. I like whenever brands like tell me what each one is for. I mean, I know they can be used for different things, but ooh, soft. But I like to know what they suggest or what they use it for, but maybe it does somewhere. So we have this, obviously, powder brush. Very sleek, pretty, matte packaging. How do you know what they're named? He said they're named after, oh, down here. A24 brush. This looks like a nice like blush or contouring. And I got the face and eyes together because might as well, right? This is the A58. Not much different from the A24, huh? Pretty similar. I guess this one is shorter and more circular and dense. So this is probably more the contouring. I guess online is where it says what they are kind of like intended for. Ooh, this one's nice and light. So that was the highlighting brush, probably A22. This one's A3.2. They have a very soft, which sometimes though I don't love a super soft brush because I'm like, it's not like doing enough, you know? But I don't know, these feel like pretty dense. Here's the A14 big blending eyeshadow brush. And I think he even uses that for powder, like under the eye and stuff, from what I've seen in his videos. A11 blending brush, A20 smaller blending brush, A29 is more of a flat brush. And then this super tiny one, A18, I think this is the one he was cutting the crease with, and it, or maybe, I think so. It's so tiny, you can barely see the bristles. But that's nice for when you're doing like super precise work. And then we have a double-sided brush and then a little sponge. So I'm really excited to use these because I needed new brushes, because whenever I am doing a client especially, I can run out of brushes quick and I don't really have time in between each person, or definitely not like doing the same person's makeup, to really like go in and cleanse and sanitize in between products. I'm excited about this. And what actually brought this to my mind is, well, first of all, I really do like Morphe brushes. I know the brand is kind of controversial, but their brushes are honestly good price, good quality. So what actually made me like really want to buy these is, it was a video I saw on YouTube. He was doing Patrick Starr's makeup, and I've been on a kick lately. I was watching a lot of like Patrick Ta videos of him like actually discussing like the techniques and stuff he was doing and the products he uses, products that are in his kit. So that's possibly why it came up as recommended. And I watched it and I was mesmerized by Ariel. That was like an hour-long video of him doing Patrick Starr's makeup, and it was so precise and so beautifully blended in his techniques and everything. It was great. I really want to try to recreate it either on myself or on someone else. But yeah, then he was talking about his brushes and got me good to buy his brushes. But like I said, I kind of needed more. I guess the marketing of that video did get me. I know how I found this video. This girl I follow, or I'm subscribed to, Alana Davison. She did a video trying to follow the techniques and stuff on herself. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. So I watched her do it, and then I watched the actual video. And then I just fell in love with his artistry and techniques, and I just want to learn all of it and try all of it myself. So yeah, about that. And I just got off work. I had a pretty stressful day per usual in the corporate world. I didn't cry though. I'm trying not to take things like as personally, even though it's really hard for me because I'm super sensitive. I've always been a sensitive ass bitch. I remember when I used to go to like a babysitter, and in school, even like up until high school, if a teacher or like an authority person was mean to me, I would cry. If I got in trouble, I fear getting in trouble. I hate it. I am a perfectionist. I am a goody two shoes, whatever you want to say. I hate it. I remember actually one time in 8th grade, one of my best friends saw me crying after class, and she was like, oh my gosh, why are you crying? And I was like embarrassed to tell her, and I was like, I can't tell you, like, no. And then this other girl that was in the class with me, and she was like a rebel. She was like, just tell her, like, it's funny, you're gonna laugh. And my friend was like, I won't laugh, I promise. And then I told her that I got a like pink slip or whatever you want to call it, or I had like a lunch detention or something for not doing my homework. And this teacher was like pretty strict. Like if you didn't do your homework one time, if it was late or not done, you got wrote up. And I always did my homework, always. And I genuinely forgot this one time, and she gave me a pink slip or lunch detention, like whatever it was, and I lost my shit. And it was embarrassing, but it's like I can't help it. Like I didn't live up to someone's expectations. I wasn't perfect. I wasn't good. They don't like me. And my friend was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "No, like my feelings are hurt, And she was like, it's okay. So I actually went in after that and went up to the teacher after class and was like obviously upset. And I was like, I am so sorry. I didn't do my homework. It was a genuine mistake. Like I forgot. Like please let me finish it by the end of the day or whatever. And don't give me lunch detention or write me up. Please. I've never been written up before. And she was like, bitch, calm down. No, she was just like, okay, if you care that much. And I did, and I did it, and I didn't get wrote up. Now, once I got to high school, I got a little more like rebellious with my friends, and I think I after school detention one time with that same friend. She was supposed to have it with me, and she didn't go, and I did. And then they forgot about hers and never made her go. I went and sat through that. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I'm very sensitive, and I don't like when people of authority especially are mean to me. And I have some people that I work with, I'm covering my butt in case they ever see this video, that are not nice people. And I take it personally a lot. And I'm trying to just be like, you know what? I am not accepting that bad energy. I do my job. I get paid to do my job. I don't get paid to have friends. I don't get paid for people to be nice to me. So I do what I can, the best I can, and that is enough. And if they want to be mean and hateful and miserable in their own life, they can be that way. But that is their problem and not mine. I can kill her with kindness. That's what I'm doing. So that's my rant. My boyfriend is on the way home, and he actually had a meeting today, or class or something for work, and he had to go to like a further away town. And I just happened to remember that there is a Crumbl cookies in that town, and I've never gotten Crumbl cookies, but I remember because I've looked up like the closest ones to me before, and that is one of them. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen Crumbl cookies all over the internet, and because I live in such a rural area, the closest one is like over an hour away. But I was like, dude, you have to pick up Crumbl cookies, and we have to try them, and I have to review it on my blog. So he got them. He got a box of 6, so I'm really excited for that. He's gonna bring it home, and in a little bit we will do a little taste test and review. Okay, we've cut them into 4 for us to try. Andrew already got a piece of the chocolate chip one. What is your thoughts on that? Did you like it?
Yeah, it's a little bit like cake.
Cakey? Okay, here we go. Okay, first I'm gonna try, since he tried the chocolate chip, I'm gonna try a different one first. And I think I'm gonna do this, what's it called? Animal cracker cookie. I love the icing animal crackers, so.
Did you take a bite out of it before you said you were gonna try it?
No. A piece of the animal cracker fell off. That's good.
You didn't get any milk?
I might have to get some. That is very good. Like you said, kind of cakey, but.
Yeah, just because they're so thick.
It does taste exactly like the animal crackers, and I love them. So, very good. Now this one I am hesitant about. It was the honey cornbread flavor, and it looks very cakey, very thick, and cornbread cookie, but like I do like cornbread, so it tastes exactly like cornbread. And butter even. The icing is like buttery. And you know how cornbread kind of has that like grainy texture? That has it too. And I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Like it's not bad, but I don't think it should be a cookie. Like cornbread you eat with your chili. This is just a little too sweet and weird. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna give them numbers. So I'm gonna give this animal cracker cookie one, a 9 out of 10. But the cornbread one is a little weird to me. So I think I'm going to do 6 out of 10. Like I would eat it, but it's gonna be the last one left. But did I know it was gonna be a little weird by what it is? Yeah, so it's kind of what you expect for a honey cornbread cookie. The buttery icing did throw me off a little though. I got 5 of the 6 flavors, 2 just regular chocolate chip because the one was like almond coconut fudge, and I think I would like it okay, but we both just kind of wanted our own chocolate chip. So the next flavor they had is this like Snickers flavor. Ooh, you can see the peanuts are actually throughout that one. The others were just plain on the inside. That one is good. Peanut butter cookie. Yeah, And that one's like moister and like doughier, which I like a cookie to be really anything to be like more on the doughy side than the dry side. I think that one's my favorite so far. But I gave the animal crackers 9 out of 10. I think I like this one better. So maybe the animal crackers is a 8 out of 10 and the Snickers is a 9 out of 10. Because you don't want to just give a 10 out of 10, you know? That's like gotta be something super special. Okay, last flavor. This is the Chips Ahoy cookie, and it's got like bluish icing. I guess like the packaging of Chips Ahoy. And it has like a mini Chips Ahoy cookie on top. This one reminds me of like a cookie cake. Pretty good. I mean, are any of them gonna be bad? No. But this is good. It really is like the Chips Ahoy signature flavor too. I like that one. Oh, I said this was the last one. No, I still have the regular chocolate chip. Ooh, it's got like big chunks throughout it. It looks the doughiest. A classic. That is really good. It's like a lot thicker of a texture. Like gooey. I bet it was really good when it was like fresh and warm. I definitely prefer the regular chocolate chip to the Chips Ahoy, but I think they're both good. I'm gonna give the Chips Ahoy a 7.5 out of 10, and I'm gonna give the regular chocolate chip I think 8.5. If I'm ranking them, the top one was the Snickers. That was definitely the best one to me. And I'm really not a huge Snickers person. Like, I like Snickers, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. The next one is the animal cracker one. I think that's really good. Very sugar cookie, like classic sugar cookie. But also the icing tastes exactly like those iced animal crackers. Okay, so the next best would be the chocolate chunk, the regular chocolate chip. I think it's just called chocolate chip, but I keep saying chunk because it has like big chunks of chocolate in it. Versus the Chips Ahoy, which is next, it has more like mini chocolate chips. And then last is the cornbread, which is weird. Do you want to try the cornbread? He won't try the cornbread. He thinks it's gross. I don't think he's a big cornbread person to begin with. But yeah, that's my first time having Crumbl cookie, finally. I have waited and watched everybody else eat them, and I've been super jealous. So now I can finally say I've had Crumbl cookies, and they are really good. I think my total was like $30, and that's for 6 cookies, but the cookies are huge, so I would buy a box again if I was around one again. Like I said, like we don't have any of that local to us, so it's kind of like a special treat. But okay, thanks for watching. I'm back. It's Friday morning. I just finished my telehealth therapy, and that went really well. And I took a shower and washed my hair. I'm just letting it dry now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today yet because I don't have to work today, and my boyfriend, Andrew, had to take my car to work because his truck is being worked on. So now I'm just like kind of stranded at home. My mom could maybe pick me up or something and I go hang out with family with her. I'm not sure. So, but right now I'm going to eat some cereal because I'm really hungry and it's already 11 o'clock. I didn't have time to eat before therapy. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll check in a little while. I'm making an iced coffee, and even though my refrigerator is like 2 years old or something, the ice maker has always sucked in it. Barely ever makes enough ice. So I found this really cool thing on Amazon. It's called the Hyper Chiller, and it will actually cool down your coffee. So now what I do is I brew my K-Cup, and it has an over ice setting. So I brew it into a cup, regular cup. And then what you do is it has like an opening here, and you keep this in the freezer, and it has like stainless steel inside. So it like makes it super cold. And then you just pour this in. Because this is frozen plastic on the outside and like frozen stainless steel on the inside, I don't do it very long. And it says if you swish it, it makes it faster. So I will just keep this in here for a couple minutes. Not even, probably like it's probably already cold. Then I will just pour it over the little bit of ice I do have in my cup already. And it's not much because, like I said, my ice maker never makes enough ice. And then they say you can just like pour cold water in here and like rinse it out a few times, and then every so often like take it apart and clean it. So now it's all rinsed out, and I just wipe off the condensation and water and pop it back in the freezer until next time. And my ice doesn't like melt all the way, and my coffee doesn't get super watered down. So I make my iced coffees in different ways, kind of depending on what creamer I buy. I never buy the same one. I like to mix it up. So right now I have this silk oat creamer, the maple brown sugar, and I'll just pour some of this in. And then I don't like it super sweet, but I need more like creaminess, you know, because that's still pretty black. So I will add unsweetened almond milk or oat milk, just unflavored, unsweetened, to kind of make it a little creamier. And then just stir it up, and as you can see, there's still plenty of ice. I might add a little more just to make it like fill to the top of the cup. But yeah, this is how I make my iced coffee, and I love this Starbucks cup. It's so pretty. I got it last year. I just started opening my packages of the day, and then my phone just like went black and did the little loading screen, so I lost all that footage. So let me start over. This is part of my last Amazon order. It's just now getting to me because it was late, so it's not really a new order. I got some of these Paw sponges, the AOA ones. I've heard good things about these, and they're really cheap. I think like $1 or so a piece. And for when I do people's makeup, I'm iffy about reusing sponges, like even if I clean them and sanitize them. So I thought having those, some clients can just keep the one and use on them, or at least I can switch them out in between people if I don't have time to really like clean and sanitize it well in between people. So I'm gonna try those out. Then I got these naked lashes. I got a few different styles in this order. These are my favorite. Look at Nomi down there. Hi, puppy. I got a few different packs of these because they're cheaper on Amazon, or at least they have been for a while right now on sale. I think Ulta, they're like $12.99 or so, and these were like $7 and $8.99 on Amazon. And the band is perfect. It's like flexible but not super flimsy. They're just my favorite. And then I got these for some people who do not want a full lash band. You know, sometimes people aren't used to lashes or they irritate their eyes. So that was the rest of my Amazon haul. And then I got another Ulta order, which this was a second order from the brushes, because I realized I needed a new face wash and I needed new dry shampoo. And with this dry shampoo recalls, I kind of wanted to try one that is not aerosol. So this is actually a powder. I'm kind of skeptical on how well this is gonna go, but I've heard good things about Verb in general, the brand, so I'm gonna try it out. I usually just use really cheap things like Batiste or something like that. I don't think they got recalled, but still, yeah, I thought I would just try something that doesn't have aerosol and such. Plus they say that this should last longer because it's all powder, where the aerosol runs out fast because there's not much actual dry shampoo powder in the can. This is the face wash that I chose. I never stick to like the same face wash or most skincare in general. I like to try new things, so this was on sale, and I just got the Honest Day moisturizers, and I'm really liking it so far, so I figured I would try the cleanser. It's gentle gel cleanser, all skin types, so pretty basic. And then I needed a nighttime moisturizer because I'm almost out of that, and this was on sale, and I don't know, it just seemed like luxurious. I got the Keys Soul Care moisturizer, Rich Skin Transformation Cream, Bakuchiol and malachite. I've tried the bakuchiol. I forget how you say it, but it's basically like a natural form of retinol. I've tried that before and it was fine. I didn't notice anything crazy. I liked it, I guess. But yeah, this is made with like different crystals or something. Okay, the malachite. Rich in antioxidants. Malachite? That's probably malachite, right? I don't know. Known as the stone of transformation, this powerful mineral clears, clarifies, and renews energy. So yeah, I don't know. It was like on sale for $15 or something. So, and then I almost had free shipping, but I needed to add something. So I added this Essence powder foundation. I've heard good things about it. And I don't have a powder foundation, I don't think. 16-hour cover and last powder foundation. It was like less than $10. So that is my haul. It's Saturday and I'm not having a great day. I really use my vlog as like a journal in a lot of ways. So I just thought I would talk about it. It would probably make me feel better anyways, just to like talk. So I was invited to go to a gender reveal party that was happening today. And it was one of my really good friends' gender reveal parties. So I felt obligated to go. They didn't invite me today. She invited me like probably a good month ago. And yeah, I am just feeling like guilt and disappointed in myself, or like a bad friend for not going. And it's because, well, there's like many factors to why I'm not going. But the main is my anxiety, because it's in a new place that I've never been before. And also I have panic disorder. So I feel like I can't handle panic attacks if I don't have them in a familiar place or if I'm too far from home. And I know that when I say that out loud, it makes no sense to most people. Even when I say it out loud, I'm like, why? What is the geographical difference? But probably a lot of you know panic attacks make you like super ill, physically ill. And I have a phobia of passing out, fainting, like horribly. It does really control my life. I'm in therapy, working on it. And I will say the past like year and a half or almost 2 years of being in therapy, I've gotten a lot better at my coping techniques and pushing myself, but sometimes I still feel like there's so far to go. And it's like really frustrating and feel a lot of guilt. I wouldn't say I'm someone that struggles with depression, but the feeling of letting other people down and myself down, letting my anxiety win, makes me feel very depressed afterwards. So basically I had told her I planned on going, and I was planning on either my mom going with me or my boyfriend. But as time got closer to getting ready, I just really didn't want to go. I start getting thoughts of her family or like people who don't know me will like judge me if I'm anxious or have to like leave the room. It was in like kind of like a banquet room, so naturally people with panic disorder, I think often, are planning their escape. Escape sounds kind of like dramatic, which it is dramatic, but more so like planning their exit. And if I don't have a very like close, easy exit, that can make me feel very trapped and cause anxiety. So with it being within this large building, it feels like it'd be kind of too far for me to feel comfortable with the exit. Like I'll feel trapped, like I can't get out in time before having a panic attack, and then maybe have a panic attack in front of other people and embarrass myself or scare people, like worst case scenario, pass out and scare people and ruin everybody's time. Like that's how my mind catastrophizes things, which I mean, really it didn't get to that point. I didn't really actually start like fearing all of that, because like I really don't think all of that would happen, but just the mild anxiety of like exit plan and like yeah, driving in the car or riding in the car is a big trigger for me because I feel trapped. So yeah, I don't know. Also, our shower drain is like broken here, and it's been broken for like a week, and my boyfriend needs like help plumbing shit. I don't know, but my mom's boyfriend offered today to come help him, and I really want him to get it fixed, so I'm like, do that instead of come with me. So now I really don't have anyone to go with me if I even wanted to, and it wasn't for my anxiety. So yeah, I texted her and told her I wasn't gonna make it, but yeah, I'm just feeling down. And then my mom was like, oh well, do you want to come with me to this like craft show if you're not going to that? And I'm like, not really, because like now I'm just in a bad mood and I'm upset and disappointed in myself and feeling anxious, and this is all like that craft show, I don't know where it is. It's kind of out of my comfort zone too. It's a place I haven't been before. Like, I don't have the energy to do this right now, and maybe that's okay sometimes, you know, but then I'm like, no, that's not okay. So I don't know. And now I'm like, I want to do something and not sit in this house all day on my Saturday. You know, I sit in the house all week, work week. So it's like I went out of the house and I don't went out of the house because I'm gonna be anxious, but I'm anxious in the house, and the day is just going by and I'm just caught in limbo is kind of how it feels. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't know, maybe I'll just organize and clean. Sometimes that makes me feel better, or maybe I'll just like take a nap. But I just thought I would like have a little chat here. The last vlog I talked about my mental health, so I just thought I would check in again and kind of use this as therapeutic to just get all my thoughts out there, just word vomit. And maybe those of you that kind of suffer from anxiety or panic disorder will relate and not feel alone, I guess. It's a few hours later and we got our shower drain fixed. Thank God. It will drain now and not be disgusting. I also hung out with my mom for a little bit. I feel better now. I mean, I still feel kind of like a crappy friend and kind of disappointed in myself, but overall, I'm gonna be okay. And it's part of having an anxiety disorder, I believe, and you know, it's gonna be like this sometimes. Now, I am just kind of hanging out around the house. We got some tacos and Mexican food, which was delicious. My favorite. I think I'm gonna craft a little bit just to kind of do something. It's almost 8 o'clock, so it's not like late enough to get ready for bed. I've been cleaning a lot today, so there's not much cleaning left to do, and I just kind of want to chill and relax. So I think I'm going to do that with my Cricut a little bit. My aunt actually wants me to make some like Christmas bulb ornaments for the small business that she's working for. So we like decorated them yesterday, and now she wants me to just put like vinyl on them to say like Merry Christmas and the business name. And yeah, so I might show you some of the finished products if I get any of them finished tonight. I thought I would show you guys these cute cups that I made the other day. It says dead inside but caffeinated on both sides. I like when a cup has something on both sides because I'm left-handed, and I feel like cups are always made for right-handed people, and so no design is like facing outwards to other people if it's only on for right-handed people. So yeah, I'm going to sell this, and I posted it in the Facebook page that I have for my designs and crafts. I actually will link that below if anybody cares to join, even just for like some inspiration. You don't obviously have to buy anything, but just to support. So there's that one. And then I also made this one, Merry Merry Christmas. It's never too soon, right? I think this one's really cute. I also let people like request custom orders, or if someone buys this one, I can always make more. So that's just kind of how I'm doing things. No pressure, not like a serious business, just a fun little hobby. Here's what I've gotten done. This is the first one. I think it's cute. It's not perfect. The car was kind of annoying and detailed, but I mean, it's okay. Well, it's about 11:30 now, and I'm going to pretty much just go to bed now. That was the first time I've had that gelato, and it was actually really good. We've been, at my house at least, sleeping on the gelato. I have to work at 7 in the morning, so. Nothing like sausage gravy and biscuits in the morning. I've also been wanting to try this super easy bread recipe that I saw on TikTok. So I'm gonna mix that up because it has to sit at room temperature or warm space for like 12 to 16 hours. And I keep putting it off because I'm like, well, I need to do it early in the day then to like then cook it or whatever the next step is. So it says 3 cups of flour. One. I would be more precise with this if I wasn't using one hand. Now she said to add room temperature or warm water, 1.5 cups. I already have a little bit of yeast in it because when I opened the packet, some flew out. But then 1/2 teaspoon of yeast. And she said mix that up. And then add in your 3 cups of flour. Now she mixed it with her hand, but I really don't want to do that because I don't want to get my hands super gross. So I'm going to try it with this wooden spoon, but I might have to use my hand. I don't know. Okay, now leave it in a neutral place for 12 to 16 hours, she said. Apparently, it's a lazy day. Like bread. I'm so impressed. Ooh, I'm so proud. I actually made my own bread. Okay, this is not very aesthetic because my egg is really ugly. There's my ugly eggs on top of my pretty bread. And that's my breakfast. The bread tastes great though. It's pretty like stodgy, as they would say on the Great British Baking Show. I like when my bread is like that. I just did my nails. I love how they turned out. I bite my cuticles really bad, so don't mind that. I think they look really good, and I use these Beetles nail tips, the medium almond clear nail tips from Amazon. And then I use this Beetles nail glue and top coat. And then I just bought this like set of like nude colors. And I'm really hoping that it stays on this time because I mentioned in a vlog like a couple weeks ago that I tried something similar to this and they popped right off. So I'm hoping now with this nail glue that they actually stay on and don't pop off. But I guess we'll see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this vlog and get it edited and posted. It's Monday night, so I'll start another vlog and definitely update on the nails. So thanks for watching and see you next time.